Now, South African Michael Mkhwanazi fell to his death from a building in China, and that was about 4 months ago. His family has finally been able to raise enough money to repatriate his remains. The body arrived back in the country on Saturday. Newzroom Afrika's Mnisi has been watching the story since it first emerged. He filed this update.
So he moved from being someone to being something. And now they're bringing something in the country. And that something stayed in China for more than 3 months because of lack of knowledge on our side.
It's a hard pill to swallow. Michael's mysterious death has left a dark cloud hanging over this family for 4 months. Questions have been lingering since September 2020, but the more pressing issue was getting funds to repatriate his remains. Service providers charged exorbitant prices. The lowest quotation they got was 300,000. With no other option, they had to turn to the public in the hope of receiving donations, and the public heeded their desperate call.
As a family, we actually came together. We worked with the system. Whatever people have can contribute. And we also asked the public to assist us, and people did respond, and did respond positively. To an extent, we even managed to pay certain things which were not even included in the budget that we had. Then after that, we managed to see Hlangane as a family and build a capital which was sufficient to bring him back.
The family heard 2 days after Michael's death that he had fallen from a building. Even so, the details surrounding his death were very sketchy. In their bid to raise funds, the family had to prove to prospective donors that Michael had indeed died. But they did not have the death certificate to prove it, as Chinese authorities were said to be still conducting investigations. They have a multitude of questions, but it seems they still haven't received any answers.
When they concluded their investigation, we were shocked that he just fell. I mean, I know my brother. I grew up with him. I know. Maybe if they told us that he was killed, we would understand. But now he just fell from a high building. That doesn't make sense at all. But we have to accept, we have to bury, and we have to forgive.
Michael had gone to China to work as a teacher and didn't have travel insurance. The family had very little knowledge about what they needed to do in order to bring his body back home, and which made the process more difficult and frustrating. The Department of International Relations said it couldn't by law assist the family financially, but could assist with processing documents.
Without DECO, you wouldn't be able to move the papers, because their seals, their authentication, those things are very, very crucial. You can write up a document. That document will mean nothing in China if it's not authenticated, and your government, that's where it comes in. But the problem was that we didn't have the knowledge.
4 months later, and the wounds are still fresh. While Michael's body is back home, the Mkhwanazi family now has to deal with the fact that they will never get to see him again. But they want South Africans who are intending on travelling abroad to learn more about the importance of having travel insurance. Michael will be laid to rest on Wednesday. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Mnisi in Guatemala, Ekurhuleni.